Hey, I get it. I get it. I mean, we're all human, right? And I think that that is probably one of the other things to really kind of take into accountability. Like, I think as not being so quick towards a punitive response, right? I think is also ultimately the most important way of really kind of creating that psychological safety. Like, let's start with some understanding first. Like, how did we get here versus the reaction to just point fingers and, assign blame, but really try to understand how did we get here, right? And I think that that can be a really helpful way for leaders in particular to really kind of show up in that manner.
Hmm. Accountability is key in regards to understanding how to manage it, which goes back to the grace, and also it goes to what you were just sharing in regards to understanding your boundaries. Like, what can you handle in a day? What can you handle sometimes in a 5 minute period?
Yep.
And what does that look like, right? And I think just have to be mindful of that. And in the project management world, we're always pivoting, but I think sometimes we forget that that's a part of our culture,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's a part of our culture to pivot. It's a part of our culture to take a step back and assess. It's a part of our culture to just, hey, let's loop back around and have another conversation. And even though that's a part of our culture, sometimes we forget that, and we have this bar so high that it can just almost be devastating to the progress that you've made for the program or project that you're leading, because you're not functioning in a place of safety psychologically for not only yourself but for your team, because that recognition of culture is not being made.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, like there are always going to be some aspects of every organization's culture that are going to be automatically kind of built in to how each organization approaches their psychological safety, right? The psychological safety that I'm probably going to experience in a on a team of other therapists, right, is going to be probably very, very different than the way that we would approach psychological safety if I was in a room of lawyers or engineers or physicians or project managers, right? So
Mhm.
I think being